Over a long regular season, patterns develop and trends form. But each game is defined by moments made.
That is gone!
It's about to get wild.
Now they're magnified because survival is on the line.
It's over! The Guardians of Miracles pull off another!
A team that stays together is dangerous. The best time to be dangerous is in October.
Make enough moments and move on.
The 11th walk-off win this season. Wow, what a catch.
The 9th home run for the Yankees.
Got him. 13th strikeout.
He caught it!
It's that simple and that hard. Major League Baseball's wild card.
And the first of the 4 wild card series is about to get underway at Progressive Field in Cleveland. The AL Central champion Guardians hosting their division rivals. Back in Cleveland, ready for the first pitch. Here's A.J. Hinch's lineup. It was a Detroit team that lost 8 out of 13 to Cleveland in the regular season, and the lack of offense a big reason why. 179 batting average and 10 strikeouts per game. Here's Gavin Williams, the 26-year-old right-hander with the biggest start of his career so far. Off a terrific regular season, particularly in the second half. His first pitch is hit in the air to left by Parker Meadows, a routine fly for Stephen Kwan. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for him. We talk about his fastball, but the pitch he's learned and it's been coached to throw now is that sweeper. It's been very effective. It's a pitch that he loves to throw, especially to right-handers too. To get that first pitch out of the way and that first out, knowing that fastball's coming, 97, 98. Good start for him.
He had trouble throwing strikes in the first half of the season. He throws another strike. Gleyber Torres' first ball swinging, and he's thrown out by the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. On to John Kensey Noel at first base. Couldn't ask for a better start for the North Carolinian Gavin Williams. They've worked a lot, has Carl Willis, their pitching coach, on his delivery. He added a cut fastball that helped him be a bit more accurate finding the strike zone.
Yeah, and you talk about him too, a different delivery. He's not afraid to change things up. You think about guys that do it during the middle of this season. That's hard to do. It's been a couple guys, and not only pitching but hitting too as well, changing their stances.
There's Kerry Carpenter, the DH today, and he takes a belt high called strike by Shane Livensbarger, who's the home plate umpire. 252 for Carpenter with 26 home runs. 74 degrees at game time. Breaking ball lined into the gap in right center and in for a hit. And then misplayed out there by Jonathan Rodriguez, and in the second goes Carpenter. He thought for a moment about third.
Yeah, so that's going to go single error in right field by Rodriguez. And my man Kerry Carpenter's doing what he did last year, just getting a pitch he can drive. As you see the ball bouncing off, it took a big hop there. Nerves from both sides here, swinging that first 2 pitches, and the next thing you know, ball bounces. Talk about Guardians defense. That's the first error.
And a runner in scoring position for Detroit. For Spencer Torkelson, their first baseman. And takes ball 1, a breaking ball that stayed up and in. It's the first ball thrown by Gavin Williams. 40 for Torkelson with 31 home runs. That's a little looper that's going to fall in left field for a hit. Kwan up and will throw into second base. And Detroit takes a 1-0 lead on a bloop single in the left field by Spencer Torkelson.
As we see here, you think about how the game started. First 2 pitches, 2 outs. Next thing you know, the last couple, that looked like a little cutter that stayed up just a little bit. And we know Torkelson, he changed his stance so he can see the ball better and let it travel a little bit. Easy poke over there, doesn't get the best piece of the barrel. but that's all it takes. Cora sending him home, and here come the Tigers.
Wow, strange start. 2 outs on 2 pitches. And a base hit in a right center, misplayed by Rodriguez for an error that allowed Carpenter to get into scoring position. And then a bloop hit by Torkelson. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. That's been a problem down the stretch. Lots of swings and misses.
He's got that uppercut swing that we've talked about before. A lot of holes when you swing like that, but he does find the barrel. He's one of the top guys in barrel finding when pitches come into his zone.
Put up big numbers in the regular season. In fact, he was the first Tiger with 35 or more homers and 110 plus runs batted in a season since Miguel Cabrera did that back in 2013. One nothing Detroit. We're just underway. Williams the pitch, swing and a miss. Another high, hard one that Green could not lay off. It's an unearned run against Williams. After a half inning, Scuba will take the mound with a 1-0 lead. Here's a look at Stephen Vogt's lineup for Cleveland today. They hit just .226 as a team. Kyle Manzardo came on, particularly in the second half, gives them a little power in the middle of that order. And that lineup will take their swings against Tarek Skubal.
As we know, the ace, one of the top pitchers in the American League, comes with that fastball, changeup. He's got 2 other pitches, but you're going to see a really good starter here. You're going to see a guy that comes at you. The Guardians team better be ready because they got to get on him early and often.
28-year-old lefty ready to go to work against Stephen Kwan. And Skubal's first pitch is a called strike. Kwan turned as if to bunt. Close pitch, called a ball. Kwan .272 for the year. Played as usual, outstanding defense. Kinstry in on the edge of the grass at third. It's chopped over the mound. Javier Baez on to Spencer Torkelson for the out.
You just saw that explosive fastball, 3 straight to Kwan. He's one of those guys that any pitch in his zone can hit it hard. But again, guy throwing 98 plus. Got to find a pitch you like to hit. Could be a tough day for the Guardians.
Here's Angel Martinez, the center fielder, switch hitter, who takes ball 1 inside. He hit .224 in the regular season with 11 home runs.
Look at that feel. A 1 o'clock game, it's a little bit of a different feeling. You got people still kind of trickling in here. The excitement's growing a little bit more as each pitch comes through.
You love day baseball in the postseason, especially on a day like today. Fouled back in our direction. And of course, they didn't know here in Cleveland until the weekend that they'd be hosting. So people buying tickets, and the park is filling up. There's a changeup for a strike.
Again, you're sitting 98, and then a 91-mile-an-hour changeup comes through with a little bit of cut. Now, that's absolutely nasty pitch.
And then 100, and he struck him out with a high fastball.
He's living up in the zone right there on righties, and he's getting those swings. Every other pitch will be really effective. 100 miles an hour up and in on the hands. Woo-hoo.
Not unusual, as you saw on the graphic, for him to strike out a hitter with the fastball. Jose Ramirez after the first one. Switch hitter, chopped one foul. Now 33 years old, one of the great players in franchise history. 30 home runs, 85 knocked in, and as we mentioned a moment ago, the career high 44 stolen bases. Backdoor breaking ball is outside.
A little bit of gamesmanship there too. A couple off-speed pitches. 2-1 count. You think he comes with that fastball here. See how far you can hit it.
Swing and a miss. Back to the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. The win total down this year for Skubal. 18 victories last year when he won the Cy Young Award. 13 this season, but the ERA was better this year. He thought he had strike three, as did Dylan Dingler, the catcher, an Ohio native who grew up a Cleveland Indians fan and continued to follow them, as many of his relatives have, now that they're the Guardians. Swing and a miss on the changeup. That was vintage Tarik Skubal in the first inning. After one in Cleveland, 2 strikeouts for Skubal and a 1-0 Tigers lead. Gavin Williams and the Guardians trailing 1-0. An unearned run for Detroit in the top of the first. Those are the numbers for Williams, with an altered delivery, different pitch repertoire. Really the best pitcher in the American League down the stretch.
I think as you get older, it's understandable that change is needed, but for him, the changes that he came through and did, absolutely incredible. He's their guy, their ace of the staff.
Still led the major leagues in walks, but he's tightened up the control. Wencel Perez is the hitter. And 1-1 is the count on the Tigers right fielder. Cutter on the outside corner. That's part of the new wrinkle.
We see a lot of these guys. Wencel 4 for his last 44 in his last 12 games. Again, you can sit there and say, oh, it's a new season, but that always is part of the brain, and that's part of what you're thinking up there, trying to find a way to get on base after struggling.
High fly ball into the bright sunshine in center. Martinez with the sunglasses down, using the glove to shield his eyes. It's also a pretty good breeze blowing in right now. Here's Taylor.
Well, Sean, with Dylan Dingler stepping into the batter's box, we might see some sweepers from Gavin Williams, a pitch he loves against right-handed hitters. It's one of the many additions to his repertoire that are new this year. He did throw a slider before, but this sweeper is different. He told me he learned it throughout the offseason. He was back home in Greenville, North Carolina, throwing with one of his buddies, who one day he noticed how good his slider was, and he said, hey, can you teach me how to throw that? The friend was Jacob Peden, who is an independent ball, and he showed him the grip, and when Gavin threw it for the first time, he told me, I knew I had something special. I was just able to manipulate the pitch differently, and it has been super successful for him. He did throw a slider before, but that sweeper much more effective. Opponents hitting just 183 against it this season.
And he's fired a couple of strikes into Dylan Dingler. And a foul ball back by the Guardians on deck circle.
How would it feel coming back home playing in your home turf here? You got your in-laws who came up as Guardian fans and now they're Tiger fans. Makes for good banter back and forth.
Fastball outside of Dingler, as we mentioned, from Massillon, Ohio. Went to Ohio State. And now the Buckeye playing in Detroit, in Michigan. Chopper to short. Arias on to Noel. 2 down for Williams. It was a first-round pick of the Guardians in 2021 out of East Carolina, where he pitched for 4 years. Big guy, 6'6", 250. Just turned 26 in July. And from 3-10 in 16 starts last year to their best starter down the stretch, he throws a breaking ball inside to Zach McKinstry. Interesting, too, that late in the year, the Guardians went to a 6-man starting rotation. And it worked very well, obviously. Good breaking ball dropped in knee high. They had a span of 24 games in 24 days. They had 6 starters, did Steven vote, that they believed in. So they went with it. They felt the young pitchers benefited from the extra day of rest.
It's going to make people think a little bit as the season goes on. All the changes that has been for MLB. Why not a little change for your team? 6 starters. It worked out pretty well. Another extra day off. Why not?
They were concerned about the mounting innings. All of them were approaching points where they had never been before in professional baseball in terms of innings pitched. And how about that number? We talk about all the reasons why they rallied to make the postseason. 19 straight games their starters allowed 2 runs or fewer, and a nifty breaking ball to strike out McKinstry. A 1-2-3 inning, 2 strikeouts for Gavin Williams. 1-0 Detroit, middle of the. Both wild card series in the American League matching division rivals tonight at 6 right here on ESPN from Yankee Stadium. The Red Sox and the Yankees. Congratulations to Terry Francona, Cincinnati Reds, into the playoffs and in LA tonight. First ball swinging. Jonathan Rodriguez sent it up the middle. A good stretch by Torkelson on the throw by Gleyber Torres. So 4 up and 4 down against Tarek Skubal. And if I'm a Cleveland fan watching him in the bottom of the first inning, I'm a little nervous.
Very nervous. With that fastball that's playing up over 100 miles an hour. He's got the energy. He's fired up today. Even though the game's at 1 o'clock and it's bright and sunny, if he has that kind of stuff, it's going to be a really long day here in Cleveland.
He throws strike 1 to Kyle Manzardo. The DH today, seen some time at first base as well. Well, that Red Sox-Yankee matchup at 6 o'clock is Garrett Crochet and Max Fried, who I think most believe are the 2 other contenders for the American League Cy Young Award, along with Skubal.
Yeah, they've both been absolutely incredible this year.
Well hit to right field and in for a hit. Bobbled for a moment by Perez. It didn't affect the play. Kyle Manzardo is the first Guardian to reach base this afternoon.
That'll get the crowd going here a little bit. Manzardo struggled against left-handed pitching, but not right here as we see the pitch. Fastball down. And for left-handed hitters, there's always looking for that pitch down. Found a way to put the barrel on top of it, drove it to right field.
Gabriel Arias took ball 1. He hit .220 in the regular season with 11 home runs. Torkelson holds Manzardo, a chopper right to Baez. And they turn 2 with these, 6-4-3. And that gets Skubal quickly out of the second inning. After 2 in downtown Cleveland, 1-0 Detroit in game 1 of this American League wild card. Or a league play prior to '69. Gavin Williams throws a sweeper taken for strike 1 by Javier Baez. Bounding ball, base hit past the diving second baseman Brian Rocchio. And Baez is aboard. The leadoff man is on for the first time for either side in this game.
Yeah, to have the bottom of the lineup come through, that'll be big for Detroit as they move forward here in each game. A well-known household name in Baez coming through. If he's going opposite field, good things are going to happen.
And he wobbled down the stretch like most of his teammates, but he's in there for his defense. A.J. Hinch said for his presence. Here's Parker Meadows, takes a belt high strike. He led off the ball game swinging at the first pitch and was out on a fly ball to left. And that's just outside from Williams. Gave up an unearned run in the first inning.
He's one of those guys that hit safely in all 7 games he's played last year in the postseason. This guy can get hot, and he can get hot in a hurry.
27 pitches, only 5 out of the strike zone from Williams. Foul ball out of play down the left field line makes it 1-2. Backdoor breaking ball just missed. That hit in each of his first 7 career postseason games is tied with the Hall of Famer Charlie Gehringer for the longest postseason hit streak by a Tigers player to begin a postseason career. Meadows can make history all by himself with a base hit today. Looked at ball 3 outside. It's a full count.
This is the 3rd time this team has seen Williams. They're seeing a lot more pitches, and understandably trying to find a pitch in the zone.
That looked like a strike. And you could see Williams animatedly asking Shane Livensberger where it missed, and he indicated it was outside. So Meadows aboard on a walk, and Detroit has the first 2 men on here in the 3rd inning, trying to add to a 1-0 lead.
Everything gets blown up out of every single pitch, every single play. That's a pitch that the Guardians need to have right there.
Gleyber Torres, the hitter. That's another one that looked like a strike and called a ball. Torres grounded to short in the first inning. Guardians would like to see that again. And that's inside. And even though the command was better for Gavin Williams late in the year, there are still stretches where it can get away from him.
We did talk about the walks earlier. He does get his strikeouts, but also the walks do mount up.
There's a strike. Looked a lot like the pitch earlier in the at-bat. He had thrown 5 straight balls. Mock cheer goes up for Shane Livensberger. 2 men on and nobody out. High fastball. Kerry Carpenter is on deck.
This seems like the biggest inning right here. The focus is having to throw strikes, trying to get one of these out. You put 2 or 3 up with Scoop on the mound. Coming back with a 3-1 sweeper too. The moxie.
Now looked like he really wanted to throw that sweeper.
Yes, the sweeper's been up a little bit. It hasn't had that bite down in the zone to get a lot more swing and miss.
That one looked up a little bit too. He's fortunate Torres missed it. Crowd trying to help Gavin Williams. The payoff pitch hit right at the shortstop. Arias Rocchio Noel. A 6-4-3 double play. That is a terrific middle of the infield defensively for Cleveland. They sent Rocchio down to the minors in the middle of the year, had him make a transition from shortstop to second base. They've been terrific. This was pretty easy for just about any combination.
Little hesitation there by Arias. He knew exactly how much time he had. Through a nice strike There to Rocchio for a 6-4 through.
Now Williams trying to get out of the inning unscathed. The Vegan dispatched Carpenter, who swung and missed for strike one. He came up with 2 outs and 2 men down on 2 pitches in the first inning. Singled into right center, went to second when the ball was misplayed by Jonathan Rodriguez and scored on a bloop 2-out hit to left by Spencer Torkelson, the only run of this game so far. An unearned run as a result of that error. Check swing, it's a strike, said the third base umpire and crew chief, Vic Carapazza.
There's the crowd we haven't heard here. The check swing, he definitely went right across the line there. Now the playoff crowd comes alive.
The crowd continues to file in, the ballpark filling up. There's a little number 5. Carpenter did well to get a piece of that. Be interesting to see how the managers play this game today. We got the impression that with these 2 starters, they'd let them go deeper into the game, might have a quicker hook tomorrow, or if there is a game 3 on Thursday, with others who haven't been as good as Skubal or Williams. These are a couple of managers who will pinch hit very early in games as well. A.J. Hinch matching wits with Stephen Vogt. Very familiar with each other. They're good friends. Becoming a budding rivalry, but it's played with a lot of mutual respect. Fought off another one, a curveball at 82.
Back-to-back sweepers right there. So now your focal point as a hitter, you saw a couple of them. Do you come with the fastball, get your timing right? You've seen a couple of them pop out of your hand.
Fastball high, tried to get him to chase a 98-mile-an-hour heater.
That's all about now changing the eye level. So all those pitches have been up. You start that breaking ball on the same level, that same page right there, and try and drop one down in the back spot of his foot.
20th pitch of the inning for Williams, trying to get out of the jam. That's another close one. And I don't think that this umpiring crew is going to put up with that kind of demonstrative behavior for much longer.
Yeah, he's upset. Understandably, that pitch was just up. The other ones were most likely a strike. He wanted that one badly.
I'm not saying you're going to throw somebody out of a playoff game this early.
No
but
way.
There might be a little conversation. Pop up over by the dugout. And it's about 10 rows back.
Say the emotions of this game. You want to win game 1. Game 1 is a huge difference in playing best out of 3. So every pitch that's even anywhere close, everybody's going to be understandably upset. So got to focus on what you can control.
He's fouled off 3 pitches after he got to 2 strikes. And Carpenter's now worked all the way back to a full count, with Torkelson on deck. 3rd full count of this game for Gavin Williams. Shakes his head walking off the mound, clearly not pleased with some of the calls that did not go his way. Getting started at 3 Eastern time over on ABC. Pete Crow Armstrong and the Cubs hosting the Padres in game 1 of that National League Wild Card Series from Wrigley Field. A 30-30 season for Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh, here it comes, Todd Frazier. Wow. Foul ball off the bat of Brian Rocchio.
Oh man, give me another 2 feet, I would have had it.
Yeah, we have a piece of plexiglass right above us, so that would have been right in the booth. You went after it much more courageously than I, but you also played for 6 major league teams.
I've caught a couple of them too before. So
up here in the booth?
Not in this stadium, but in the booth I've caught a couple. So
Rokiel swings and misses for strike 3. Skubal makes quick work of him. 3 strikeouts for the lefty. 1 out in the 3rd. He's pitching with a 1-0 lead. They were sailing along about as comfortably as you could be through 93 games. Had that 15.5 game division lead over the Guardians. Then lost 40 of their last 68. 7-17 in September. Did manage to clinch over the weekend in Boston. He throws strike 1 to Skubal to Noel. We asked A.J. Hinch before the game, do you talk to your team at all about the way the season ended? He said, nope. If you saw the party, you know it didn't really matter whether we won the division or we were the wild card. We're just happy to be in, and we start anew.
When you got a guy like Skubal throwing like this, you have to get your foot down early, and you got to see the ball. He is throwing absolute gas, and then there you go, 90-mile-an-hour changeup, a 10-mile-an-hour difference. This is why he's one of the best, and it's so hard to hit against him from a left-handed standpoint too. It's a flip of a coin. Decide what pitch you want to swing at, and you better get it. And if you do, you can't miss it.
Facing John Kensey, Noel playing first base today, and he just did get a piece of that one at 100 miles per hour. Noel played in 69 games in the regular season, hit just 162. Did hit 6 home runs. Big Christmas. Has some power. That is one of the great nicknames in baseball.
We got Big Christmas, Big Dumper. There's a couple really, really good ones.
1-0 Detroit. We're in the home half of the 3rd in Cleveland. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts through 8 hitters for Skubal. Taylor?
Well, Sean, we've seen that changeup in play for Skubal, and beginning this year, he threw more changeups than he did four-seam fastballs, which when you consider when this guy came into the league, he was throwing 60% four-seam fastballs. I asked him, if somebody would have told you a couple years ago that would be your reality, what would you have said? And he laughed and he said, yeah, I never would have believed them. But the reality was he got punched in the teeth. Those were his words, not mine. He said they were stacking a bunch of right-handed hitters against me, so I had to figure out a way to get them, and that's where you insert the changeup, and it's been the best pitch in all of baseball when it comes to run value this season.
Just missed with a changeup outside. Austin Hedges, the catcher and number 9 hitter, who's ahead in the count, 2-0. Fastball just outside. Well, he has such a good repertoire of pitches. If you were approaching batting at Skubal, could he go up there looking for anything in particular? What would the approach be?
Fastball. Fastball the whole time, and that pitch is way off. It's one of those things. You have to focus on that. And if you see a changeup, either you take it or you got to tip your cap. That's all you can do.
A 4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter who hit 161 in the regular season. So Hedges aboard with 2 outs in the 3rd. 1-0 Detroit. And here's the top of the order and Stephen Kwan for the 2nd time. And all of a sudden 5 in a row out of the zone.
If you could see this outfield right now, if he found a way to get one of these fastballs and drive it down the right field line, that's an easy triple. They're shifting him opposite field.
He hits it to the opposite field. They were perfectly positioned. Riley Green, the catch that ends the inning. 1-0 Detroit through 3.
Here to Cleveland, here with Guardians manager Stephen Vogt. Stephen, you guys are so familiar with Tarik Skubal. What are the things your hitters have to do to have success against him?
I mean, you have to be on the fastball. I mean, obviously he's coming at it with 100 miles an hour, and we got to be on time for that. But he's got so many weapons. We just got to make sure that when he does leave something over the middle, that we're ready to hit it.
You have your ace on the mound, but also a fully loaded bullpen in this playoff series. How do you manage both when you make decisions?
Gavin's been one of the best pitchers in baseball. This is his game until it's time to move on. But we gifted him a run in the 1st. We got to try and answer and get back on track.
Thank you. Sean?
It was an unearned run allowed by Gavin Williams, the only run of the game in the 1st inning. Spencer Torkelson leads off for Detroit. He took a 4-seam fastball for ball 1. He drove in that unearned run in the 1st with the bloop hit into left field. Breaking ball high from Williams. What a job Stephen Vogt has done. Just 40 years old. He was playing as recently as 2022 for Oakland. High fly ball again. Martinez fighting the sun. And Angel makes the catch. 1 year as a coach with the Seattle Mariners, and then he was hired to be the skipper here at the Guardians. And what a job he's done. The manager of the year last year when they won the division. And he could easily be the manager of the year again.
Yeah, definitely. And he told us he went to Seattle because the only thing he hasn't done was be a bullpen coach. He wanted to know how they were in the bullpen, what they thought, connect more with the pitchers, and understandably that helped him out on being a manager, of knowing when to bring guys in, you know, when they needed a day off. And he's been absolutely incredible.
Riley Green takes a breaking ball. 1-1 the count. He struck out swinging, ending the first, stranding a runner. Stephen Vogt said, I never really knew what the bullpen culture was like, and it really helped me learn what relief pitchers like and don't like. Said it's really almost a completely different team. Said I knew all about dugout culture.
They're a different breed out there, those bullpen. You can talk to them in the clubhouse, but during the game out there, they have whatever they need. Their Red Bulls, you know, the conversations. They're playing games out there, anything to have a good time.
And that strike three called at the knees. Green strikes out for the second time. And 4 strikeouts in all for Williams.
Back door breaking ball, sweeper action. Look at that. So the ball to spin, so tight, good shape to it. Starting to find his groove.
And the batter is Wencel Perez, who took a strike. Talking to A.J. Hinch before the game, he said he tried to get Vogt to come work with him on his coaching staff a couple of years ago. Fastball just outside. He had known Stephen from his playing days, spent some time together around an all-star game. But as you said, the chance to be a bullpen coach, and also he had a home near Seattle.
Yeah.
It was better for his family. They're good friends. They become rivals, and I think they approach the game the same way.
Some of the smartest coaches you'll see playing this game, or coaching this game, I should say.
Another foul ball. As A.J. Hinch said, these are two teams that are going to use all 14 of their position players. Said some teams we might play against, teams like the Yankees, the Red Sox might play more than 9, but for the most part, you're playing 14 against 9, maybe 10. These two teams use everybody. Breaking ball for strike 3. Strong inning for Gavin Williams. Middle of the 4th in sun-splashed Cleveland. 1-0 Detroit.
Welcome back here to Cleveland, joined now by Tigers manager A.J. Hinch. You told us before the game that every time you guys face off, it's almost the same game. How much of a difference maker can an error be in the first inning for you guys?
Yeah, it's a big run. I mean, these are two closely matched teams, and usually it's a play that happens sometime during the game that's really big. We happen to get the first one, a lot of game left, but they're huge plays, especially in the playoffs.
You have the best pitcher in the American League on the mound for you guys. What are indications to you, though, that his day eventually will be done?
I hope never. You know, I hope he can go the distance, but he's just a guy that lays everything out on the field and competes. And so as long as he's under control and like the way he's going about it, he's going to get the ball.
Thank you. Sean?
All right, Taylor, thank you. Skubal watched Angel Martinez bunt one foul.
100 miles an hour. It might be a double next time he does that if he puts it in play. Not a bad idea there with the shift on.
2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up for the Guardians, down 1-0. And strike 2 fired in by Skubal. Martinez struck out his first time up. And you saw him square to bunt. For me, it brought back the images of when Skubal hit David Fry in the face while attempting to bunt. One of the matches late in the year between these two teams. Very scary moment. Scary moment for our camera back there.
square that thing up.
Is that one of ours? I'm told no, and that's good. There's some glass that has come onto the field. I think they might have the ground crew scoop it up. So while we have a moment, we want to tell you about our great ABC college football lineup this Saturday starting at noon. Number 12 Georgia hosting Kentucky. Then undefeated Vanderbilt, ranked number 16. Got Alabama back up to number 10 after the Tide and the big win at Georgia last Saturday night. And at 7:30, number 3 Miami, number 18 Florida State. Each of those games available on the all-new ESPN app. There's that Alabama Vandy game, a rematch of the big upset last year when Vanderbilt beat the Tide in Nashville. Seemed to change the fortunes of both teams. At least for the short term. Maybe Alabama back on track with that win against Georgia.
Unpredictable college football this year. There's been a lot of upsets, a lot of wins, and talking about that expansion in the playoffs, it's going to be very interesting to see. Coming right in your kitchen here. Oh. Squared it right up, too. I'm sure they'll have that fixed up for tomorrow.
That's one of the in-house stadium cameras. You think Angel will get built for that?
I think he'll be just fine.
Don't think that one's coming back to life today.
Don't want to miss a postseason game? Just tell Siri, show me the upcoming MLB schedule.
You know who likes broken cameras? Producers who feel like they're a little bit behind on promos. Chance to get Siri in there.
Yes.
And some good sales elements. Scooble, such a great competitor, likes to work at a quick pace. See how he responds to the momentary delay. That wasn't close. Martinez, Ramirez, Rodriguez coming up for Cleveland. Change up, a little tapper toward the second baseman Torres, and Martinez beats it out without a throw.
We go back to that 0-2 pitch that he fouled off. He went fastball up and in, probably a ball way up and in. And next thing you know, Scooble saw it. He went back-to-back changeups. Fortunate for Martinez, he put the ball in play in a place where they didn't have it. Again, the speed and the placement. And we go back to that one inning that happened to Scooble last time they played. Not one ball got out of the infield, and they scored a couple runs.
Decent lead for Martinez as Ramirez takes a strike. Bit of a slow strike call. Ramirez struck out swinging, ending the first. 2 hits now for Cleveland. Detroit leads 1-0 with an unearned run in the first. 8 stolen bases in the regular season for Angel Martinez. He was thrown out twice. Up and away to Ramirez.
He's got a pretty big lead over there at first base. This is the guy you want up with runners on. Seems like he'll do something every single time.
And A.J. Hinch said that. We talked about the familiarity between these two teams. One of the standards when they play each other, Hinch tries to avoid Jose Ramirez as much as possible, but can't do it here. Swing and a miss at the slider.
Pretty big swing right there on 2-1. Probably looking for the fastball. Came out of his shoes a little bit.
Way inside. And a full count. If you're Stephen Vogt, you have Martinez on the move on a 3-2.
Yeah, it's one of those opportunities, but with a left-handed pitcher, you're going to start late if that's going to happen. Ramirez, guy that puts the ball in play a lot.
He is not going, and it's a broken bat chopper wide of third. Jose Ramirez is going to get a new bat. He had the season of 30-plus homers and 40-plus stolen bases. Second time in his career he's done that. He's just the fourth player in Major League Baseball history with multiple seasons of 30 or more homers and 40 steals. Barry Bonds did it twice. Alfonso Soriano twice. Bobby Bonds 4 times. Fastball inside. Ball 4. And the first 2 men are on for Cleveland here in the 4th on an infield hit and a walk.
You see Skubal's making a cognitive effort to stay inside on right-handed batters. Ramirez, been there before, understands his zone. Really good at bat by the veteran.
Now Jonathan Rodriguez.
Ooh. Talk about being ready for a fastball. Way out in front on 88. That wasn't anywhere near the plate.
Rodriguez, their cleanup hitter, in part because of the absence of David Fry. Oh boy, belt high strike. Crowd didn't like it. 0-2. Rodriguez grounded out his first time up.
And you see the Guardians aren't getting that call. They have that one a little frustrating.
The strike zone's been a little bit all over the place, but for both pitchers. And a nasty changeup for strike 3. Rodriguez dispatched on 3 pitches for the first out of this 4th inning.
And when you see someone coming in swinging out of their shoes just like this, you're going to sprinkle in that changeup. Oh, that was a really good pitch. Tough to lay off. Next thing you know, it looks good, falls right off the table.
Two men on and 1 out. And Manzardo took a fastball for a strike. He singled to right in the 2nd inning, one of their 2 hits. It was wiped out on a double play ball that followed off the bat of Arias, who's on deck. Five straight strikes since the walk to Ramirez now. He's at first, Martinez at second. Manzardo in an 0-2 hole.
Oh.
100 for strike 3. So the walk to Ramirez and 6 straight strikes since.
Again, just when you think he doesn't have enough in the tank, he comes in with 100 miles an hour on the top corner. And you're a left-handed hitter. Oh my. Nothing you can do with that pitch. Your timing has to be perfect. Just a little bit further than out.
A high chopper over the mound. Skubal can't play. Here comes Martinez to the plate. He is very close play. And they will undoubtedly take a look at this one.
Sean, I thought he got his hand in there right before the tag was put on.
I did too. We're right up behind home plate. Yeah, his hand's in there.
I tell you what, from second base, a high chopper. You got to have the right mindset as a runner. They're very good and skilled at bases, and you can see Skubal. He's getting the ball right away. And the crowd is just seeing it too.
Yeah, he looked to fairly comfortably have his hand across the plate before the tag. Crowd just saw a replay on the video board in left center that they thought was convincing. Let's take a look at the replay review powered by Zoom.
Comes with experience and understanding. Under control.
And the call is overturned. And Cleveland has tied the game at 1. Without a loud noise in this inning against Skubal. The infield hit that dribbled toward the second baseman by Martinez to start it. A walk to Ramirez, back-to-back strikeouts, and then the high chopper. He is clearly safe.
That starts with a great secondary. That starts with knowing a ball that high. Let's take a chance. How many chances are you going to get against a guy like Skubal? He didn't come up with it. Made the throw a little high. If it was a little bit down, he would have had him. What a play by the Guardians. What a play by Martinez. Absolutely incredible.
Scored a single and a run batted in for Arias. Jose Ramirez to third on the play. Arias is safe at first. And now there's still a problem for the umpiring crew.
Not one ball hit out of the infield.
No.
This is deja vu all over again for Skubal.
Sean, being down here, they're trying to figure out if Ramirez should stay at third base or go back to second. Umpires signaling that he should go back to second, but Guardians bench arguing with that, so the crew getting together right now to try to figure that out.
Here comes the announcement.
He's placed at third base. The batter runner is at first base.
Yeah, he was still moving. That's the right call there. If he wasn't moving, I think you put him back on second base. The ball was still in the air. Veteran savvy base running. Two really good pulls.
So two infield hits with a walk in between. And Cleveland has tied it, and now Rocchio trying to give them the lead. He bunts. Skubal made that play cleanly, and he had to have it. That was not an easy play. Fielded it with the glove. And flipped it out of his glove to first for the out that ends the inning. Game 1, tied at 1.
Look, Mom.
Wow. Ugh, wish I bought Dixie. These weak store brand plates turn hard work into heartbreak.
Next time, get Dixie Ultra Plates. 3 times stronger than the leading store brand. Dixie, make it right.
Oh, you want to put the heavier items on the bottom.
Let's let him do his job.
Right.
Young homeowners love to get involved with everything.
Latte for Jan?
We got a latte for Jan.
Remember, you don't work here.
Latte for Jan?
Ooh, I think the chicken marsala. Ooh, I would not have that.
Julie?
Jan, Jan as in January.
Canned goods, OJ, root beer, then probably sandwich cookies.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Could be Jan, I guess. Jan?
To avoid digital threats, just turn on NordVPN. Improve your protection against trackers, malicious websites, and malware-ridden downloads. Get the deal now.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum. I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again with passion burning in my veins.
Everyone says I'm done with football.
He dropped it at the 1-yard line. Oh!
Dude, your face is toxic. I'm sure it's a different quarterback with a cubic zirconia stud.
Well, it's a blood diamond. If I can't play as Russ, I'll play as someone else.
He's like extremely ugly.
He's really good.
You were born for this moment. Are you crying? Oh, God.
Eligible Capital One Rewards card holders, you can redeem your rewards for tickets to the MLB postseason on Capital One Entertainment. Visit CapitalOne.com/entertainment for more information. It's a 1-1 game as we go to the 5th in game 1 of this best-of-3 American League wildcard series, and Gavin Williams, who are breaking ball in for strike 1 to Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss, and a fastball away. It could easily be matching shutouts here right now. An unearned run scored by Detroit in the first as a result of an error in right field behind Williams. And a couple of infield hits for the Cleveland run. Swing and a miss and a sweeper. Dingler strikes out. That's 3 in a row for Williams. Back to last inning. He's fanned 4 of the last 5. And he's set down 6 straight Tigers in all.
Yeah, and that's what you want as Guardians. Put up a run. If you're the pitcher, come out there, get that first out, keep that momentum going.
Each pitcher with 6 strikeouts now. McKinstry. There's that cutter. It's been a big part of the improvement of Williams over the second half of the year. McKinstry struck out swinging his first time up. Nifty backdoor curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, and he's found his off-speed pitches too. The cutter, then the sweeper. When you're looking for a guy throwing in the upper 90s, it's hard to lay off that fastball.
In the air, Martinez again. MLB Together is baseball's platform embodying the sport's commitment to philanthropic causes and mental wellness efforts by teams, players, and the leagues. To learn more, visit MLBtogether.com. It could not be a more pleasant last day of September here in Northeast Ohio. The temperature in the mid-70s. And Javi Baez has a base hit. Javier with 2 singles to the opposite field. He had a leadoff single in the 3rd. Went to second on a walk to Parker Meadows. They had first and second, nobody out, and did not score. So now Baez aboard with 2 down here in the 5th.
Little simple swing there. You see Javi's kind of short in his swing too as well. He's not trying to swing too hard. Just trying to find a little barrel there. 2 nice looking hits, 2 nice looking swings the opposite way.
A rough end to the season for many of the Tigers, including Baez, who had a .230 on base percentage after the All-Star break. Meadows looked at ball 1. He has fly to left and walked. 4 hits now for Detroit. They're out hitting Cleveland 4-3. Pulled foul. One ball and 1 strike on Meadows. Knee-high strike, and now it's Meadows' turn to complain. Here come the fans again. Strike 3 called on a borderline backdoor breaking ball. 11 pitches in the inning, 10 of them strikes for Gavin Williams. 1-1 the score.
We need to talk about soda because coffee's changed it for the better forever. It's a better for you soda with 5 grams of sugar and ingredients you can love. Soda's back, but so much better.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd have to use life insurance. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
Thinking too much? Take back control with Or Health. Or Health provides access to medication proven to help. A daily pill to drink less, or to quit drinking altogether. Text TV1 to 710-710 to learn more.
The NBA on ESPN is happening now. We don't know who's going to catch fire or who will shock the world, but we do know that for opening week, Christmas, finals, and everywhere in between, there's one place to call home. Stop playing with me.
If you struggle with CPAP, you should check out Inspire.
Honey?
Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Just let your love flow like a mountain stream and let your love grow. Diamonds, 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 diamonds.
Statue of Jim Thome here at Progressive Field in Cleveland. Game one of this wild card series tied at 1 apiece. Sean McDonough, Todd Frazier, Taylor McGregor. John Kensey Noel leading off against Tarek Skubal.
Yeah, this is a fastball hitting guy right here. So you might see a plethora of off speed, but I wouldn't throw him anything in the zone for a fastball like that.
Noel struck out swinging in the third. Skubal's given up 3 hits. He's walked 2, struck out 6, and now 7. We referenced it earlier. 1 week ago, the last start of the regular season for Skubal, with Fry squaring to bunt. A 99-mile-an-hour pitch hit him right in the face. Fry suffered multiple facial fractures. You saw how upset Skubal was. Clearly no intent there. Swing and a miss by Austin Hedges. And we learned after the game that Skubal went along with Stephen Vogt, the Cleveland manager, to the hospital right after the game to visit Fry, offer an apology, which wasn't really necessary. Obviously it wasn't intentional, but that's the kind of guy he is. Stephen Vogt said he had heard from people near their clubhouse that he was trying to get to the hospital. Vogt said, "I'm going, I'll drive him over there." They had a nice conversation on the way. A lot of mutual respect, as he said, for these two teams and among those two men. Swing and a miss. Hedges gone on strikes. 8 Ks for Skubal, with 2 outs here in the 5th inning.
Yeah, back to your point, man. We're humans at the end of the day. You never want to see that happen. Skubal felt terrible, and great job by Stephen Vogt.
And when Skubal and Vogt got to the hospital, Fry still had a sense of humor. He said, "Well, next time I'll try to get the bunt down with my bat."
That's the type of guy he is.
And the good news is they're hoping he won't need surgery. We were told he has another appointment with the doctors in the next day or so. Stephen Kwan, the hitter. He took ball 1, top of the order for the 3rd time now for the Guardians. He is grounded to short and lined to left. And a strike at 98. By the way, Skubal and the Tigers lost that game here last Tuesday, 5-2. He gave up just 1 earned run in 6 innings. He got away later in the game. It's been a Detroit bullpen that was a part of the problem among many issues as they faltered late in the year. Kwan hits it slowly toward McKinstry. Zach throws him out. 1-2-3 go the Guardians in the 5th. 1-1 the score after 5 in Cleveland.
Richard is eating Progresso black bean soup with sumptuous peppers and 20 grams of protein per can, so he can win his pickleball game against Jeff, who could really use a bit of humbling. When you make it Progresso, you've made it.
As a contractor, I find sometimes the most impactful thing you can say is what you do on your own home. A couple of years ago, we put a pool in our backyard, my wife and I. There was only one choice for the decking around the new pool. We used TimberTech because of the low maintenance on the product. You can install it and just enjoy it for its lifetime.
Epay, Redwood. I mean, after 1 year, you're sanding and refinishing if you want to keep that sharp look. If you don't want to sand and oil every year, you want low maintenance, go with TimberTech.
Are you throwing away money on your car insurance?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Try Insurify. We help you compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and save me lots of money.
Go to Insurify.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance.
You can hear them. They can't get enough. It's like a tidal wave. They believe in Bruce Springsteen.
Let's burn this place down, John.
Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
Wear what the players are wearing on field during the postseason. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Visit MLBshop.com for your favorite postseason team gear. Back here in the top of the 6th, 1-1 game. Not much really going on here. Pitchers duo, as we're seeing here. Gavin Williams has been spectacular. Seems like he's getting better as the innings go on. Breaking ball, strike 1. Javi Baez definitely went on that one. Waiting for one little mistake, one little opportunity.
Torres pulls one foul. Torres, Carpenter, and Torkelson. Three-quarters swing and a foul ball. Just 74 pitches thrown by Gavin Williams. Torres is grounded to short twice, the second time into a 6-4-3 double play. Just did get a piece of that one. I think one of the things that's also remarkable about Cleveland's rally to win the division, they did it without Emmanuel Clase, who might be the best closer in baseball on the restricted list.
Sometimes that brings teams together. You know, when unfortunate circumstances happen, the team actually rallies behind each other and says, hey, let's go. We still got this.
Angel Martinez has been busy in center field. He runs that one down. One out in the 6th in a 1-1 game. Let's take a look at StatCast, powered by Google Cloud. 7 strikeouts so far for Gavin Williams.
And we talked about his #1 pitch with the strikeout is the sweeper 3 times. And you see where those pitches have been. Couple up, most of them down in the zone. That's where he's going to get most of his swing and miss. Just like that.
One strike on Carpenter. He singled in the first inning with 2 outs. Went to second when the ball was misplayed by Jonathan Rodriguez in right field. Scored on a single by Torkelson, who's on deck now. They've had only 3 base runners since. 2 in the third. Swing and a miss. He had a good curveball. And he's really matching Skubal pitch for pitch.
Might as well go to the well again there. 3 straight in a row. You got 2 swings and misses. Now you can play around and throw pretty much anything you want.
Getting a little greedy. They wanted that call. Was well off the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes. Arias, the shortstop, shading the middle for Carpenter. We talk about how these 2 managers so familiar with each other. These 2 teams played each other 13 times in the regular season, 13 times last year. They played in the playoffs last year. They played 6 times to end the regular season in September. One of the things they try to do is get Carpenter out of the game. There's a well hit ball to left. Kwan back at the wall and makes the catch. Hit a long way to the opposite field by Carpenter. And it's a long second out of this 6th inning in a 1-1 game.
And you see the wind. It's pushing the ball towards left field. Might have had something to do with it there just a little bit. Just got underneath it. Everybody here holding their breath. Just a long out.
Big rip by Torkelson. Yeah, the bloop hit to left to knock in their runny fly to center, leading off the 4th.
When you're on the on-deck circle, you see how many breaking pitches he threw to the last batter, and then you see a fastball 97. Oh, man. Let's hear this crowd coming through in an 0-2.
Pitches in that inning, 12 strikes for Williams, who led the majors in walks in the regular season, but pounding the strike zone today.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie.
Bevo, no! Come back!
Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking Bevo's gate, though, not smart. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Hook 'em.
Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them.
You ready?
It's Saturday.
Dave's ready. Dave George's ready. He's miles ahead of you.
We flying, Dave.
Call!
Let's go.
Plenty of runtime, and it's even got turbo mode.
That's what they called me in college.
No, they didn't.
They called me a lot of things, different things.
I bet they did.
We'll take it.
We got a Sunday to earn.
We help you tackle that project by Saturday so you can earn your Sunday. Lowe's.
Take one Defender.
Add a large helping of sand. Mix in some rocks. Freeze to -40 for several days. Then soak in 35 inches of water. Bake at 122 Fahrenheit. Dress with 661 pounds of toppings. Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing.
It's more than love at first sight.
We're back in Cleveland and heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. Guardians fans hoping their team can take the lead for the first time today. Detroit went up very quickly with an unearned run at the top of the 1st. The Guardians tied it in the 4th. The 2 infield singles and a walk in between. Angel Martinez takes strike 1 from Tarek Skubal.
It's the 3rd batter now trying to push bunt here. Maybe they're seeing something in the video before the game.
Fouled over the dugout on the first base side. Martinez struck out in the 1st. He had the first of those infield singles, hit a little slow chopper toward the second baseman. Gleyber Torres had no chance to throw him out. Jose Ramirez walked, and after Skubal struck out Jonathan Rodriguez and Kyle Manzardo in 6 pitches, Arias hit a chopper over the mound. Skubal couldn't play it cleanly, threw to the plate, not in time to get Martinez, who scored from second. Pulled down the left field line, but hooking, and it's foul.
.70 pitches in here. It's still throwing 99 miles an hour.
And both managers indicated they would ride these starting pitchers, and no reason to even think about the bullpen right now. You wouldn't think. A.J. Hinch will have Casey Mize on the mound tomorrow for Game 2. It'll be Tanner Bybee following Gavin Williams to the hill for Cleveland. Another pop foul out of play over by the dugout.
Got another pitch to hit right there. See if he comes with something slower. Yep. He's so crafty. A left-handed specialist throwing over 100 miles an hour. He's got a changeup that he can throw anytime he wants to. Fun to watch.
Trying to become the first pitcher to win back-to-back Cy Young since Jacob deGrom. First to do in the American League since Pedro Martinez back in '99 and 2000. Ball up and away. 4 foul balls in this at bat for Angel Martinez. Jose Ramirez on deck, fouled off his foot. Still just 73 pitches for Skubal. And he's well rested. I mentioned earlier he hasn't pitched in a week.
Took the extra 2 days off, no bullpen either, so geared up for Game 1. Oh.
Swing and a miss. I get the sense you're glad you don't have to go up there and hit against either one of these pitchers today. Time for Best in the Game, presented by T-Mobile. Hard to argue that Skubal is not the best pitcher, at least in the American League, at this moment. Trying to win back-to-back Cy Youngs. Is it too early to say Paul Skeens might be better?
Oof. Those are 2. We're going to go 1A, 1B, right-handed versus left-handed. I can't give you an answer on that one. They're both really good.
You take either one of them.
Yes.
Pitching carefully to Ramirez, as they so often do. He had a pretty good swing at a 2-0 pitch and popped it up in shallow right. Winsell Perez the catch. Here's Taylor McGregor.
Well, Sean, it's funny to bring up Paul Skeens because when I was talking to Scooble yesterday, I asked him, when did you realize you were pretty good at this pitching thing? And he said, well, I actually tell Paul Skeens, you're lucky you figured it out younger. He's 23. He said he took me a couple years in the major leagues, and he still feels like there's more in the tank. So consider that when you think about this guy being considered for back-to-back AL Cy Youngs.
Won it unanimously last year. Jonathan Rodriguez took a ball outside. He's grounded to short and struck out. And on the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Mixing it up a lot more this past inning here. You got your best hitters coming up.
Scooble's retired 6 in a row. Rodriguez lost his helmet. That one's in the dirt. I think if I was working one of these office buildings in downtown Cleveland, getting out of school, I would walk over here, enjoy this beautiful day, and watch the end of this game 1. There are still some empty seats. Swing and a miss. And another 1-2-3 inning. 9 strikeouts for Scooble. But Gavin Williams still matching him.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet.
A sensor came on, and then my timing belt went out of nowhere. Over $4,600.
I got a check engine light and a huge bill to fix it.
But if you've got Endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again.
It was like almost a $6,000 job. Endurance covered it.
In my first year with Endurance, they covered a $14,000 engine replacement.
With Endurance, your car's most expensive parts are covered, plus hundreds more.
I've had 5 claims for over $12,000.
Plus, you can take your car to any certified mechanic you want.
I just call Endurance, tell them what my customer needs, and Endurance takes care of it.
If your car's under 20 years old, Endurance has you covered with unlimited miles. Right now, you can get $300 off any plan, plus a year of elite benefits, a $2,000 value, free. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-800-973-5216 for a free quote.
This is the wild card, where it's win or go home.
He got him!
They're here to catch fire.
This is smart.
Because this is the postseason, where all it takes is one hot streak to make a run for the title.
Unbelievable!
It's about to get wild. The wild card continues tomorrow on ESPN, ABC, and on the all-new ESPN app.
Don't hurt him, Kev. All dripped up. Got the new iPhone 17 Pro, and Verizon picked up the tab on the best 5G network, baby.
No way.
It's me. Handsome and hilarious. No way. No way. I know. I'm even finer in person. Ooh.
No way.
Wait, that was about the iPhone? Come on.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
That's real nice.
Tarek Skubal and Gavin Williams pitching masterpieces. Could easily be a scoreless tie right now. An unearned run given up by Williams in the first inning on an error made in right field. Cleveland scored its run with 2 infield hits and a walk in the 4th inning. Over the previous 2 innings, Williams has thrown 25 pitches. 22 of them were strikes. Facing Riley Green, who drives one toward right center, and that's going to be in for a hit. Bouncing all the way to the wall. It's a leadoff double for Riley Green.
That's a monster hit right there. That's a pitch as a lefty, and Riley Green, he's looking for that one down. sweeper that stayed up just a little bit. Lucky that pitch didn't get out of there. His eyes will tell you the story. What a swing, what a start here. They needed that one big time.
It's the first extra base hit of the game for either team. Carl Willis, the veteran pitching coach, did a magnificent job with this Guardians squad. He is out to the mound. He bonded with Williams in part. They're both natives of North Carolina. Green led Detroit in doubles in the regular season with 31. There's Hunter Gaddis warming up.
Bunt opportunity here, trying to get the guy over. Ramirez playing way up at third.
Wencel Perez, the hitter. He hits it hard off the glove of Noel. It caroms toward Rocchio. Back to Noel, safe. And on to third goes Green.
It definitely looked like the ball beat him there at first base. A hard hit to first, knocked down.
I agree with you. I guess the question was Noel on the bag? I mean, the ball's there.
Oh, it looked like his foot slipped. Oh, look, it slips. Does he get a piece of the bag at all? His glove comes down. No, it does not.
I think it's the right call by Adam Beck. And that's going to be the end for Williams. It scored a hit. So a double to right center. And an infield hit. And Williams departs for a well-deserved warm ovation. 88 pitches thrown by
iPhone 17 Pro, and Verizon picked up the tab on the best 5G network, baby.
No way.
It's me. Handsome and hilarious.
No way.
No way. I know. I'm even finer in person.
No way.
Wait, it was about the iPhone? Come on.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
Your kid falls asleep 1 minute 32 seconds from home. What's the play?
Park and wait.
Quick glance. What's missing?
Emergency fruit snacks? Binky. Easy.
In-game challenge. Have you officially named a guardian?
My parents?
Doesn't count. This play needs a plan. Guardianship must be legal before it's official. Luckily, Trust and Will makes it incredibly easy. It's secure, affordable, and actually counts. Next topic. I am wide open. What do you do?
Run it.
Visit trustandwill.com today and make it count.
Trust and Will.
Davin Williams out after 6 innings plus 2 batters here in the 7th. Gave up 6 hits, 1 unearned run. He is responsible for the 2 men left on base. Noel not a graceful first baseman. And just couldn't get his foot on the bag. That's a big miss. So first and third, the infield in for Stephen Vogt, and a foul ball sent out of play to the right by Dylan Dingler. Hunter Gaddis, the big right-hander, is the new pitcher.
Yeah, he comes into this. Veteran guy, been there before. Big slider guy. But he will come in with that 2-seam fastball as well.
Dingler takes the ball high. He is grounded to short and struck out. Riley Green, the runner at third. Wencel Perez at first. Great chance for Detroit to break this 1-1 tie. Chopped foul past Joey Cora, the third base coach.
Hey, look at this infield right now. They're playing halfway. Again, with Rocchio at second base. Anything hit to your left, they're going to check third and go 2 here. But if you're the runner at third base, you're going right on contact.
The 1-2 pitch has struck him out. With a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Here it is. Fastball right down the plate, just a little late. Maybe looking for that slider. Percentages say slider more, but here it is, fastball. See if you can hit it.
We talked about it earlier in the telecast, how Detroit struck out 136 times in 13 games against Cleveland in the regular season. 9 more here today. A bunt dropped down by Zach McKinstry. Noel will go to first, and Detroit takes the lead. Sacrifice bunt brings in McKinstry. Or brings in Green off the bat of McKinstry. And it's 2-1 Detroit. The run will be charged to Gavin Williams.
A beautiful placement here. Noel not moving too much. He puts it in the perfect spot. We talk about small ball. We talk about getting runs. There's been runs scored here, and balls haven't been hit more than 30 or 40 feet. That's baseball. That's baseball at its finest.
Now another runner in scoring position for Baez, who had a grass cutter to short. Arias, an errant throw, and a nice play by Noel, who had an adventurous inning at first base for the Guardians.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought we'd have to use life insurance. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
Every mom's strength starts with restful sleep. Sleep fuels your immunity and clarity, filling your day with vibrant energy. Sleep recharges you, empowering you to thrive at home and beyond. That's why Sattva inspires you to make healthy sleep a priority on a comfortable, supportive mattress made with American craftsmanship. Because the quality of your sleep helps shape the quality of your life. Sattva. Unlock the superpower of a great night's sleep. When expectations are high, there's no room for uncertainty. To maximize impact, your logo needs to look great, on the right gear, and arrive on time. And that starts with 4imprint. Visit 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery or ready for pickup in 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We have down here and one up there.
Nope.
So I just kept going.
This is ours?
I just kept going.
How does a nice guy like me end up living in a toy store for 6 months? I'm not a bad guy. Oops. I just made some bad choices.
Whatever you did, you can quit.
Roofman, rated R.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no bad stuff.
With garlic,
Cumin, coriander. It's super tender.
juicy. People love it, and it's so good with our new red chimichurri. You're gonna want to put it on everything. 10 out of 10 flavor.
Horsemen, return the stolen Butterfingers and we'll return your lost head. Never.
Whoa.
Done it. One last bite?
You? No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger, ever.
Try new Marshmallow Butterfinger.
The men's Crown Jewel Championship. Cody Rhodes will face Seth freaking Rollins, who is the best of the best.
Stream Crown Jewel, October 11th at a special start time, 8 a.m. Eastern on the ESPN app.
Will we have extra innings today? ESPN Bet is the sports book for sports fans right now. New customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with the code HOMERUN to get started today. As Guardian fans would sign up for extra innings right now. With their team down by a run as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Sean McDonough, Todd Frazier, Taylor McGregor. Our producer Scott Matthews, our director Jeff Evers, our terrific ESPN crew. Baseball's postseason is underway with a pitcher's duel. And here's Kyle Manzardo. Still Tarek Skubal on the mound. 10 strikeouts through 6 innings. He's retired the last 7 Guardians. And he throws strike 1 to Manzardo, who has one of the 3 hits. The only one that left the infield. Single to right field back in the 2nd. Just getting loose at 100 miles per hour.
Here it is. This is absolutely incredible. He's putting on a clinic right now.
He'll face Manzardo, Gabriel Arias, and Brian Rocchio. Slicing foul out of play. That one was 101. I believe that's the liveliest I've noticed.
Yes, for sure. And again, you'll look at your home screen and say, man, that was the pitch hit. Guys, it's 101 miles an hour. You have to be so perfect and on time.
He's up to 87 pitches. Jack swings, strike 3. 100 miles per hour. It was deemed to be a swing.
Well, Sean, coming up on ABC momentarily, Matthew Boyd will get the ball for the Cubbies in Game 1 against the Padres. Now, Matthew Boyd, a former Detroit Tiger and Cleveland Guardian, and he was teammates with Skubal. Skubal thanks Boyd for teaching him how to throw his changeup. After the 23 season, he was searching and went to Boyd asking him how he threw his changeup. He had tried to throw a traditional one for years but could never figure it out because he doesn't naturally pronate his wrist. But Boyd had figured out a grip that instead of uses the pronation, utilize the seams to get the movement, and he taught it to Skubal, and I would say it's worked out pretty well, Sean.
Without question. He's got some other pretty good pitches too. Swing and a miss by Arias. Wow. Another one at 100 miles per hour. 3 straight strikeouts. He's fanned 4 of the last 5. He's put down the last 9 Guardian hitters.
Yeah, he's just getting going. He might have over 90 pitches, but he does not care. He's going to stay in this game as long as they can. And hear how it, oh my, right into your screen right there. That's a rising fastball.
Brian Rocchio took a ball outside.
You have to find a way, especially with 2 strikes, to shorten up your swing and widen your base. Put the ball in play, and he gets that strike right there up.
Rocchio struck out, tried to reach on a bunt single after they had scored their run in the 4th. Skubal came off the mound and retired him. Fielding with his glove and flipping it out of his glove to first. Up to 95 pitches. Tarek's been over 100 pitches only 3 times this year, as high as 105.
Oh,
but that's 101, and he strikes out the side in the 7th inning.
Oh, he's fired up. Look at him. Looks like he just started the game. Absolutely incredible. Oh, yeah. He knows. This guy is the man.
The beach. To Corona, she isn't just a place. She is an element. And with salt and spray, she shoves us relentlessly into the present. That's what's inside every bottle of Corona. So no matter where your journey takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Does a bat tap untap Good Mojo? AI from Google Cloud knows that 125 hitters tapped home plate in last year's postseason. Those who tapped twice or more had a hard hit rate of 41%, the same as those who tapped once. But surprisingly, it was the non-tappers who actually untapped 7% more hard hits. Now that really hits home. Catch the game like never before with AI from Google Cloud.
This is a meal. The melty ciabatta dippers so delicious they have you dipping in sync meal.
Wait.
The fan favorite ciabatta dippers are back. It just feels good at Panera.
When it's time to start your business, it's time for Shopify. Design with easy to customize themes, sell everywhere people shop, and never miss a sale with the world's best converting checkout. See why millions of businesses sell with Shopify. Start your free trial today.
The MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game, post-game, and everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
Your team, your players, your postseason. Follow all the postseason action. Download the MLB app, the #1 app for live baseball. Two to 1 Detroit as we head to the 8th inning. Parker Meadows leads off top of the order against Hunter Gaddis, who came in last inning through only 6 pitches to get 3 outs. Ball 1 is just outside. Meadows 0 for 2 with a walk. He drew the only walk issued by Gavin Williams in his 6+ innings. He's ahead in the count here, 2-0. Gleyber Torres scheduled to follow, and then Kerry Carpenter. No swing. Pitch looked like it was pretty close to being a strike, even if it wasn't a swing. They do have a lefty warming up in the bullpen, do the Guardians. Eric Sabrowski. There's a strike. And I would imagine if they will get to Carpenter, because he'll be the 3rd batter of the inning, we might see Sabrowski then.
Waiting for that crowd to get going. You hear a pin drop in here, this first batter up to the plate. It seems like these are how these games have been going for both of these teams when they play each other.
That's what A.J. Hinch said. It's always the same game, usually low scoring. And sometimes it's just a strange play or two. We've had a few interesting plays here this afternoon. Gaddis, another big man, who's taking the mound here today. He's 6'6", 250. 27-year-old Georgian pitched at Georgia State. He throws strike 3 on the outside corner.
Where I am. T-Mobile now has the best network. How will you use it?
Now been 23 strikeouts in this game. Scoobles fan 13, which matches his career high. The Cleveland starter Williams fan 8. Gaddis has struck out 2 of the 4 men he has faced. Gleyber Torres the hitter. And 1-1 now the count. He's 0 for 3.
depending how Skubal does next inning. It's going to be hard to take the ball out of his hands as they're moving forward in these last 2 innings.
Well, A.J. Hinch did say about Skubal when we visited with the manager in the office before the game today, he will make sure that Skubal has emptied the tank. If he thinks he has anything left, he's going to continue to let him stay out there. And he doesn't look like he's faltering right now. He's retired the last 10, the last 4 via the strikeout. Just outside. Austin Hedges held it there for an extra look. And way inside with a changeup.
Last 2 batters going 3-2 count. See if he goes to his favorite slider here, which he's used numerous times.
Going away with a fastball, so the strikeouts continue to pile up on both sides. And with Carpenter coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt is going to the mound to summon the lefty. Mentioned earlier, A.J. Hinch said when we play each other, I try to avoid Jose Ramirez as much as we can, and Stephen Vogt usually manages to try to get me to take Kerry Carpenter out of the game. Good work by Gaddis. Sabrowski, the new pitcher, when we come back.
You ever just look at them and think, yeah, I'm doing all right.
Get double points this fall at Best Western.
Okay, your home, auto, and business vehicle are all protected with Progressive.
Nice. It gets a bit overwhelming running a business and a family.
Ooh, sounds like someone could use a vacation.
A what?
A vacation. Like taking a break from the stresses of life and work.
Oh, like when I'm logging everyone's hours so I get to sit for a while.
No.
Oh, like when I'm making a delivery in my van and a song comes on that I like.
No.
So like when I take my work van to the car wash and it's all quiet in that tunnel for like 5 minutes?
No, it's like when you go away and you take pictures and, I don't know, I've never been on one either.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
You won't believe
Where I am.
You won't believe
where I am.
T-Mobile now has the best network. How will you use it?
How do you spell relief?
For heartburn, R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
For indigestion, R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
For fast relief,
R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolade spells relief.
To avoid digital threats, just turn on NordVPN. Improve your protection against trackers, malicious websites, and malware-ridden downloads. Get the deal now.
Wild card action continues tonight on ESPN at 6. The Red Sox and the Yankees in the other American League wild card series. Then at 9, the Reds and the Dodgers. Eric Sabrowski, the new pitcher. A.J. Hinch electing to stay with Kerry Carpenter, left on left. Oftentimes he'll send Jahmai Jones, a right-handed batter, up there who feasts on left-handed pitchers. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sabrowski, the 3rd pitcher of the day for Cleveland.
You never really know what's going on in AJ's mind, but at the same token, we have seen him take anybody out of the lineup at any time. Carpenter looks a little bit in between right now.
That swing will give you an indication why he frequently takes Carpenter out when the other bullpen brings in a lefty. He mentioned Jones in 970 OPS against left-handed pitching. But sticking with Carpenter, already with the lead. Gaddis, an inning and 2/3 out of the bullpen, retired all 5 men he faced. 3 of them via the strikeout. He struck him out with a slider up and in. So Gaddis and Sabrowski combined to strike out the side. Bottom of the 8th upcoming. Guardians down 1.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, here's some advice. Don't wait. Today you have options. Tomorrow you might not. Optima Tax Relief works to help stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS from targeting you. They'll swing into action immediately, fighting to protect your assets and helping you get the best deal possible. And instead of collection letters, you could get a letter like this. Here's a client who owed over $25,000 and resolved it for only $1,600. Wouldn't you like a letter like this? Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima for your free consultation today.
For your free consultation, call 800-736-5459. 800-736-5459. That's 800-736-5459.
Optima Tax Relief.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Come on, baby.
I know what I'm doing, all right? The Smashing Machine, rated R. Get tickets now.
Thoughts, Martin?
Oh, shoulda bought Dixie. These weak store brand plates are risky business.
Oh.
Next time, get Dixie Ultra Plates. 3 times stronger than the leading store brand. Dixie, make it right.
Mark Kerr, a man on a mission to be the greatest fighter in the world. Or will all his hopes and dreams come crashing down?
Are you ready?
Yes. The Smashing Machine, rated R. Get tickets now.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Tarek Skubal has been absolutely lights out as we see his strikeouts. There's been 7 strikeouts in this game outside of the zone. His changeup has been working to perfection. Look where that location is. So hard to hit, but again, it looks like a fastball coming out of his hands, and then boom, it falls right off the table.
He's 1 shy of Joe Coleman's record for most strikeouts in a postseason game for Detroit. Joe had 14 against the Athletics, 1972 in the ALCS. The 13 strikeouts matches Skubal's career high. Did it twice in this regular season, had done it 3 times prior to today.
I mean, when you're getting swing and miss on that ball that far off, it's seen it so many times today. You can throw any pitch you want right now.
And he did. Noel just completely overmatched. 5 strikeouts in a row, 8 of the last 9.
Again, this is a changeup right here that looks like a fastball coming. It never started in the zone. You got to find a way to get in a 2-strike mode. There's such a hard pitch to hit.
Throws a changeup that missed to Austin Hedges. Hedges drew a walk back in the 3rd inning, and he struck out. That was in the 5th. They do have action in their bullpen. It's been closer by committee for Detroit this year. Hedges, when he walked in the 3rd, walked on 4 pitches. Skubal 1 ball away from doing that again to the number 9 hitter. Just throws a get me over.
Just an easy 97.
97
right
took a little off it. That was his 103rd pitch. 2 shy of a season high. Will he go the distance?
And a slider on 3-1. You're Austin Hedges, man. Looking fastball after that. Oh, my.
Changeup. And he's pitched brilliantly again today, but twice he's walked the number 9 hitter who hit a .161 in the regular season.
Very curious about that pitch. You got your 9-hole hitter up. Come and attack him right there with the fastball. And this is the first time Kwan is coming up with somebody on.
There's a runner for Hedges at first base. Petey Halpin is the runner. And Kwan takes the ball outside. He's 0 for 3. Cleveland has 3 hits. They haven't had one since the 4th inning. 2 of the 3 hits infield hits. Back to the mound. Off the glove of Skubal, who throws to first to get Kwan. To second goes the pinch runner, Petey Halpin. And now the tying run is in scoring position for the Guardians. And that's going to be it for Skubal.
Nice play right there just to knock the ball down. Yeah, he knows that he comes up with that. It would have been a double play. But nonetheless, ace performance. This guy's been absolutely incredible all year.
And a season high 107 pitches. He departs with a 2-1 lead.
Citizens of the lawn are ready for fall.
You know, the lawn's the place to be during fall.
Past patterns running all over the place back here.
Fall's the best time to feed the lawn with Turf Builder, and it comes back greener in spring.
Strengthen to protect all winter with Turf Builder Winter Guard.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Cancer isn't me. It's something I treat. And the less time I spend treating my cancer, the better. This is me.
Discover an injectable immunotherapy, Opdivo Qvantig, for certain previously treated adults whose kidney cancer has spread. Unlike an infusion that takes 30 minutes, Opdivo Qvantig lets you receive treatment quickly in as little as 3 minutes. Opdivo Qvantig is an immunotherapy that works with your immune system to help fight cancer. Opdivo Qvantig can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst, or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain or fever. Report severe or persistent muscle or joint pain. Tell your doctor if you have myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome. Immune system problems include Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or receive chest radiation. Opdivo Qvantig can harm your unborn baby.
A chance to live longer. A treatment that's faster.
Ask your doctor about Opdivo Qvantig. See OpdivoQvantig.com for more information.
Skubal has been the man today. Nonetheless, using that fastball to perfection, going in on right-handed hitters and the changeup away. Everything he threw today was absolutely dynamite. 14 Ks. The energy was there, took the crowd out of this game. Man, take a bow, big man. Performance of a lifetime to start this postseason.
14 strikeouts, a career high. 107 pitches, one shy of his career high, which came at San Francisco back in 2022. So now here's Will Vest. Got into 64 games in the regular season. An ERA just a fraction over 3. He inherits Halpin, the pinch runner.
This is a ground ball pitcher. Bringing in Naylor here is an opportunity to see what they can do. But again,
Carapazzi, crew chief, has been summoned by Shane Leibensparger, the home plate umpire.
Mask. It looks like you see it all here in postseason play.
So Bo Naylor's going to hit for Angel Martinez. He had a broken camera earlier, now he had a broken mask. Tarek Skubal had retired 11 in a row before that walk. Second time today he walked the number 9 hitter Hedges. He had struck out the previous 5 batters and 8 of the previous 10. So here's Naylor hitting 195.
Talk about another guy that changed his swing a little bit. He had that big leg kick, but also he's calmed down and just tried touching the ball. And that's all you can ask for with such good pitching going on. Find a way to barrel a couple balls up. We know the energy is going to be there for him.
Yeah, Naylor's average 195, but he was coming on at the end of the year. Bounding ball foul wide to first. Matter of fact, he drove in 16 runs after September 9th, tied for the 3rd most in the major leagues. He needs another bat.
And you're going to see a little wider stance. He'll be under control. He'll have more barrel control. And the focus here is trying to get a base hit. If you're Will Vest, trying to swing out of the zone to get the out.
Well, not a lot of high batting averages throughout this Guardian lineup, but they've made a habit during this season of somebody or another coming through with the clutch hit when they need it. Vest in relief of Skubal. Hit down to first, and a routine play made by Torkelson. Skubal still in position for a win. Detroit looking for some insurance as we go to the top of the 9th in downtown Cleveland.
Oh, man. You won't believe where I am.
T-Mobile has the best network. How will you use it?
What you got to say? Say hey, hey, hey.
You brought us. We got now.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
It's high noon, and the winter's clear. 7 out of 10 cats prefer Blue Tastefuls chicken to Iams chicken. And with Tastefuls' delicious natural ingredients, it's easy to see why. Blue Tastefuls, a taste cats love made with natural ingredients.
Hey, did you just like a photo of me from 3 years ago?
Goldfish have short memories. Be like goldfish.
I didn't know you studied abroad.
Nature's Bounty.
Your heart is a muscle that never gets tired.
Your skin renews every 27 days. Your body is brilliant. Nature's Bounty has solutions to supplement all of you. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature.
What's up? You seem kind of sluggish today. Things aren't really moving. You could use some Metamucil.
Metamucil psyllium fiber helps keep your digestive system moving so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil keeps you moving. And try clear fiber with no grit and no flavor.
Sorry about that. We'd like to try the Monster menu.
The Monster menu at BK is frightfully fun for families of all kinds.
You rule.
Back in Cleveland, Cade Smith is the new pitcher. He became their closer late in the year after they lost to Emmanuel Clase, and he did a fantastic job. Finished the regular season over his last 13 outings, allowing 1 run on 4 hits with 22 strikeouts. Trying to keep Cleveland within a run. As we go to the 9th, he hits Spencer Torkelson with the first pitch.
That's not the way you want to start there. Fastball just got away, ran inside. the Tigers, you're going to take that.
Torkelson on for the second time. He had that RBI single back in the first. Riley Green takes an off-speed pitch outside. He scored the go-ahead run after leading off the 7th with a double to right center. Takes the fastball up and away from Smith.
You see the fastball's getting away a little bit. I know it's only 3 pitches. Maybe somebody come out there, give him a chat, calm down, understand you got good stuff. Try and work within the zone.
Splitter at the knees for a strike, 2-1. Wenzel Perez on deck. Fastball just inside. On the ball hit by Perez in the 7th inning with Green at second base and nobody out. Went off the glove of Noel. Carom to the second baseman. Rocchio threw back to Noel. Originally scored a hit. They've changed the scoring. That's out of play to the left. It is now an error on Noel when he could not get a foot on the bag, get any body part on the bag before Perez arrived, and that turns both runs in this game to unearned runs. And we did credit an assist to Rocchio. 3-2 pitch. He fouled away a fastball. Noel holds the runner Torkelson at first. And that's ball 4 down and in. So Smith, who's been fantastic, particularly down the stretch, hits one and walks one. And as you said, somebody might want to go to the mound. That's going to be Carl Willis. Stephen Vogt marvels at the knack Willis has just saying the right thing all the time on these visits to the mound.
Yeah, and I think the focus here is just finding your arm, finding your angle, making sure you're throwing strikes. One fastball that he's put in the zone, you felt good about it, and you go back to the splitter, he can't find it. So keeping this lead to 1 run is huge. If you're the Tigers, find a way to get guys in scoring position and find a way to get guys in. Pressure is all on the Guardians right now.
Let's see if the mound visit pays off. Talked with the terrific Guardians broadcaster Matt Underwood this morning. He said they actually chart it sometimes after a mound visit by Willis, what happens. And usually it's good things for Stephen Vogt's pitchers after the veteran pitching coach goes to the mound. So here's Perez. They're expecting a bunt. And they get the bunt. And Smith throws to first. Sacrifice 1-3. Torkelson to third, Green to second with 1 out. Detroit had just 5 sacrifice bunts the entire regular season in 162 games. Perez didn't have any of them.
Postseason changes everything. Now the infield is in. Dingler, who struggled today.
He takes a fastball up and in. He's 0 for 3 strikeouts each of his last 2 times up. From just down the road in Massillon, Ohio, would like to deliver a big hit against the team he grew up cheering for.
Right now he doesn't have a feel for that fastball, so it's one of those things. Find your secondary pitches. Hopefully you can throw that first strike. The ball's getting away from him here. Everything up and in. There you go.
That's right down the middle for a strike. Zach McKinstry is on deck, a left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Matt Festa's the right-hander. Tim Herron, the lefty, in the bullpen for the Guardians. Broken bat toward the second baseman, and a dive Diving catch by Rocchio.
Give a star next to that catch right there and give another star at third base. Torkelson understanding that ball could have dropped. If they're not playing up, that's a ball that gets through or at least gets a run in. What a dive, full extension. Rocchio understands the severity. What a great play.
He was their everyday shortstop. They sent him down in the middle of the year. Asked him to play second base. Came back as their second baseman and forms a terrific combination in the middle of the infield with Arias. So now Smith can get out of the difficulty he created for himself if he can dispatch McKinstry. He takes a 97-mile-an-hour fastball in the inside corner. He knocked in the run that's the difference in the game, the go-ahead run in the 7th inning when he dropped down a sacrifice bunt that scored Green from third. Now the play into the seats and left. The Tigers had the first 2 men on in the 3rd inning, did not score. They had the first 2 men on in the 7th inning, scored only once. Now to play down the left field line. Trying not to get the first 2 men on here in the 9th without scoring. Two to 1 Detroit in the 9th. Looking for more. And another foul ball.
Battle tested here. All fastballs. A little bit up in the zone. Kinstry keeps fouling him off.
Swing and a miss. The Tigers strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Their best hitter, Jose Ramirez, will lead off. 2-1 Detroit in Game 1 of the American League wild card from Cleveland.
Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them.
You ready?
It's Saturday.
Dave's ready. Dave George ready. He's miles ahead of you.
We flying, Dave.
Call!
Let's go.
Plenty of runtime, and it's even got turbo mode.
That's what they called me in college.
No, they didn't.
They called me a lot of things, different things.
I bet they did.
We'll take it.
We got a Sunday to earn.
We help you tackle that project by
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La playa awaits.
At Fisher Investments, we may look like other money managers, but we're different.
How so?
We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interest, so we don't sell any commission-based products.
Then how do you make money?
We have a simple management fee, structured so we do better when our clients do better.
The clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority by getting to know their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more.
Wow. Maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Jose Ramirez will lead off with Cleveland down by a run heading to the bottom of the 9th. Detroit scored first in the first inning, a 2-out hit and an error in right field. And Torkelson brought in the run. Guardians tied it with that play at the plate that was overturned. Angel Martinez, they had 2 infield singles in the inning. Riley Green led off the 7th with a double. Moved up on an error charge to Noel. And scored on a sacrifice bunt by McKinstry. That was in the 7th. Haven't seen very many hard hit balls. It's been a well-pitched game on both sides. And Will Vest trying to save it for Tarek Skubal. Here's Ramirez. 0 for 2 and a walk. All of that against Skubal. He takes a strike from Vest.
Who else would you want up right now? Your best hitter, future Hall of Famer, to come through in the 9th.
Outside. Vest shared the closing duties late in the year with Kyle Finnegan. Vest 23 saves this year. Hit hard up the middle. Diving stop by Baez. And the throw gets away from Torkelson. On his way to second. Now hitting the third, Ramirez. And he's going to make it standing up.
We kind of figured the big guy would come up. What a great play. First off by Javi Baez. I think he had enough time to stand up and throw. Hard hit ball right back up the middle. Smelling that single. Oh, and the ball just got away off the glove there of Torkelson, and he is off to the races. He knew he was getting to third base right when that ball got away. Wow, what a huge turn of events.
The infield in. George Valera, left-handed hitter, is up to bat for Jonathan Rodriguez. 2-1 Detroit. The tying run at third for the Guardians, and a swing and a miss at a pitch down and in. The last play scored a single for Ramirez and then an error on Baez, allowing Jose to get to third. The ball up and away.
The young Valera right here, a little anxious at the first pitch. Got the second one here, just seeing it here. What a moment for this young man. Holy cow.
Only 16 games in the regular season with the Guardians. Slashing swing and a miss. At a slider. Valera had only 41 at bats, 9 hits, 2 of them homers. He did go 2 for 3 as a pinch hitter. Just about everybody on their feet all the way around Progressive Field. Valera asked for time and was granted it. He has a very big hole on the left side of the infield. McKinstry close to the bag. Baez, the shortstop, playing up the middle. Out of play.
Oh, he got a hit, a pitch to hit right there too. After seeing all those sliders, got a fastball to hit. Couldn't put in play.
Valera called up for his major league debut on September 1st after 8 years in the minors.
Really good take right there. He swung at that one in the first pitch. Now he saw the slider.
Vest 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. Nasty changeup.
That's the equalizer. I know about his slider and his fastball, but look at this changeup. Looks like a heater coming out of the hands. Falls off the zone. What a comeback by Vest to get that first out. Still not out of the woods yet.
Here's Manzardo with the infield still in. He takes a strike. He singled right in the second.
Like you said before, huge hole on that left side.
Cleveland has 4 hits. Manzardo is the only one that left the infield. Swing and a foul back to the screen.
Again, they're getting that one fastball and they're not hitting it. If you're Vest, you should be pretty happy right now knowing that you have that slider in your back pocket you could throw anytime.
Hoping for another strikeout, which would be enormous. Chopper back to the mound. They have Ramirez in a rundown. Vest tags him out for the second out of the 9th inning. And Manzardo is safe at first on a fielder's choice. So Cleveland had a runner at third with nobody out. Ramirez, the tying run there here in the bottom of the 9th. Now it's a runner at first and 2 outs.
And he went back with the changeup too. Faked the third. That was an easy play for him. Oh, man. The pressure on both sides, and Vets finding a way to do it like he's done it all year.
C.J. Kafis is going to hit for Arias.
What a change of events in this game. No way anybody thought he was not going to get that run in, and he's finding a way to do it.
Kafis got into 44 games in the regular season. Swings and pops it up. Shallow left. Baez out. He makes the catch.
God bless you. Double pro. I'm on this sound fairly no. DJ Softy man. I'm on you be. Idiot no. Sugar. Love what you give to me. It's sweet past you got cane. I not go like you dey hide me past okay. See the way she just the wine. She the one pass up piano do. I swear to God, now she dey do me do. Comforty, give me love again. Give me love again. If you give me love again, I will never throw away. Comforty, give me love again. Give me love again. If you don't give me love again, you go make me go insane. Comforty, yeah. Yeah, comfort your mama no more so. Yeah, comforty reloki me. Yeah, combo no be reisa. Yeah, comforty, yeah. Yeah, comfort your mama no more so. Yeah, comforty reloki me. My baby too fine, no, now so she dey beautiful. Anytime I see her face, you, I go just tell a fool. Now because of you, my guys them they call me big fool. Big fool, man. See the way she soft to you, she be like foo. Comforty, give me love again. Give me love again. If you give me love again, I will never throw away. Comforty, give me love again. Give me love again. If you don't give me love again, you gon' make me go insane. Comforty, yeah. Yeah, comfort your mama no more so. Yeah, comforty reloki me. Yeah, combo no be reisa. Yeah, comforty, yeah. Yeah, comfort your mama no more so. Yeah, comforty reloki me. Yeah, combo no be reisa. Double pro. Yeah, God bless you know. I'm a listen really. Double pull on the missing. Yeah. DJ Softy man, I see you. I'm a listen really.
Как тяжко мертвецу среди людей, живым и страстным притворяться. Но надо в общество втираться, скрывая для карьеры лязг костей. Живые спят, мертвец встает из гроба, и в банк идет, и в суд идет, в сенат. Чем ночь белее, тем чернее злоба, и перья торжествующе скрипят. Мертвец весь день трудится над докладом, присутствие кончается, и вот нашептывает он, виляя задом, сенатору скабрезный анекдот. Уж вечер мелкий дождь зашлепал грязью прохожих и дома и прочий вздор. А мертвеца к другому безобразию с крыши ощущений несет таксомотор. Как тяжко мертвецу среди людей, живым и страстным притворяться. Но надо в общество втираться, скрывая для карьеры лязг костей. Живые спят, мертвец встает из гроба, и в банк идет, и в суд идет, и в сенат. Чем ночь белее, тем чернее злоба, и перед торжествующе скрипят. Мертвец весь день трудится над докладом, присутствие кончается, и вот нашептывает он, виляя садом, сенатор узкобрезный анекдот. Уж вечер мелкий дождь зашлепал грязью прохожих и дома и прочий вздор. А мертвеца трудом и безобразию скрежещущий несет таксомотор.
Так вы стоите на моем пути, такая живая, такая красивая, но такая измученная. Говорите все печально, думаете о смерти, никого не любите и презираете свою красоту. Что ж, разве я обижу вас? О нет, ведь я не насильник, не обманщик и не гордец. Хотя много знаю, слишком много думаю с детства и слишком занят собой. Ведь я сочинитель, человек, называющий все по имени, отнимающий аромат у живого цветка. Сколько ни говорите о печальном, сколько ни размышляете о концах и началах, все же я смею думать, что вам только 15 лет. И потому я хотел бы, чтобы вы влюбились в простого человека, который любит землю и небо.